Hello everyone, welcome back for another book review. Today we are talking about this one. So this is the Llewellyn's 2024 Witch's Companion, A Guide to Contemporary Living. I've read a number of the yearbooks of these, and this is, again, these books in particular, I feel like everybody should read every year. I got mine from the library. Hopefully they're at your libraries too. As a solitary, a lot of these I don't feel like I need to own copies of, but it is good to read through. And so this is one that, like, if you had a coven and they don't have this at your local library, maybe just like one copy to share around might be a good idea, because like it does have a lot of good information, and it's one of those that it's like beginner, intermediate, advanced. They're just random niche topics every year, so like it's a good thing to read through. I don't know that you necessarily need to buy it every year, unless there's a lot that you agree with and are really helpful for you, because every year it's going to be different. Different topics are covered. There's some that have tended to be a trend that I'm whatever, like a couple of them I just am kind of tired of reading about at this point, but others it's like, oh, I didn't even think about that. That's kind of cool. So like there's just a variety, and honestly I do love getting to read through these books. I just love having these random little articles to read through. I think it's really fun. It gives you different perspectives on just some random stuff for people to think about and read and consider for their own practices. Personally, I'm getting a little tired of at least 1 to 2 articles always having an emphasis on the pandemic. That's getting a little old. It's been a few years now. Not everyone was an extrovert who was devastated having to be home, and also most of us still had to go to our normal jobs. That didn't end just because the world was in lockdown. Like, ask anybody who's worked like retail and like medical. You just had some slightly different protocol and that was about it. You're still at work. Those kind of articles are getting kind of like, oh my god, guys, it's been years. We've talked about it. We still gotta go there. Okay, like that is one that I'm just like, it's happened in every book pretty much. So I'm just like, just some variation in every book is gonna talk about it, and it's like a little burnt out on the topic because again, different lived experiences. So like for me, it's just, it is a little annoying to be like, ah yes, I'm so sorry for your extroverted heart that you're stuck inside. I want to be there. I love being at home. Home is my sanctuary. I am a crab. Do you think I want to leave my house ever? No, there's a reason I'm a writer. Homebody. I don't have to leave my house. Like, I have to go out to get the hubby from work and get groceries, and that's about it. And like, stops at the library. Other than that, I'm home. Like, I love to be home and just chilling in my own little space. So it's just like a very different lived experience, and it's been just so shoved of a different perspective every time. It's a little obnoxious. And the other one is this push to be very positive for weed, and like I try not to care, but also I have it on the same mentality of like alcohol, and like I've seen people who are definitely addicted to it, and like I don't like to be around people who are high. I don't like to be around people who are drunk. And so like those articles every year, at this point, I do just skip them because I'm like, I know I don't care. I literally don't. There's nothing you can say to me right now that will make me care. So like, it's a learning thing of like, if you read through a lot of these over the years, you're gonna start to pick up on like trends that are going on year to year in this publishing house in particular, that it's like, I don't care. Again, like talking about the pandemic years later, I don't care that much. And it's not like a unique perspective either. Like it's kind of the same one regurgitated every time, and then almost word for word for a lot of it. And then same with weed. It's just like, I don't care. I really don't at all care in the slightest. However, some of the other ones in here I did like there's like witching while on vacations. That's interesting. Was it particularly helpful? Not really. And like the anism in the elements. There's also like practicing magic as a neurodivergent, which was interesting as somebody who, my husband has ADHD, so it's always interesting to be like, true. Like sitting and meditating is like one of the more difficult tasks, because it's like, unless you have a specific system that works, you're gonna get bored. Like that's just how that works. So like there were some interesting articles in here. Again, some I don't like, Some I do. That's why I'm glad they're at the library. So I would love to hear your thoughts on this one in the comments down below. Huge thank you to my patrons. I'll have their names here on the screen. If you'd like to support me, get access to exclusive content, it is patreon.com/nightwillowgraphs. Make sure to like and subscribe. I post every single day. Also make sure to check out my blog. That is where you can find all of my content, including my books, and my upcoming witchcraft book will be linked there soon, so do keep an eye out for that. Until next time, thank you so much for watching, and blessed be.